guys, what's up? So What the Buck just did a tag video where he answered 15 questions, and then he basically said, like, everybody who's watching this video is tagged because it was easier than tagging specific people. So 1 million people just got tagged when he did that video. So I'm doing this tag video because I watched the video, so I was tagged. So tag, you're it. If you're watching this video, you've been tagged also. And if you so choose, you know, make a video answering the 15 questions that I'm about to answer. I'll put the questions in the description so you can just read them when you're doing your video. And if you really, really want to and you love me, you can make your tag video a response to my video, and it'll get my video more views too, which is cool, which we like. I love helping you guys get views if you love helping me get views. So yeah, let's get to the questions. Number 1, what do you think you can do but you can't? There are a lot of things that I think I can do, but I actually can't. But I think the thing that I know I can't do, but I think I can do, if that makes sense, is sing. Like, I can't sing, but I always, for some reason, like, think I can. Like, I'll be in the car and I'll be, like, singing and I'll be like, I'm so awesome, but I'm really not. At all. Number 2, what word do you have difficulty pronouncing? What don't I have difficulty pronouncing? I can't pronounce, like, anything. I'm horrible at pronunciation, so let's just leave it at I can't pronounce anything. Like, I don't need to go into specifics, because I cannot think of a specific thing off the top of my head. Just, like, everything. Number 3, what is your favorite TV show from your childhood? Again, like, everything, but I have to say the Rugrats, just because I, like, grew up with them. Like, it started the year I was born, and, like, I grew up with it, and, like, it ended when I was maybe, like, 10 or something like that, and it was just awesome, and I love that show. And I just heard that Nickelodeon, Teen Nick, is doing a 90s thing from midnight to 2 a.m. starting in the fall, where they're going to show all those old 90s shows, which excites me a lot, and I will vlog and rant about that later on, because I know I'll be really excited about it. 4, what are your virtues and your vices? My virtues, too many to list. No, I'm a really nice person, and I'm really funny without trying to be. I have that clever kind of humor where, like, I'll be sarcastic about something or somebody, and everyone will think it's hilarious because they think I'm joking, but really, I'm, like, serious, but they think I'm being sarcastic and joking. And I think that's a virtue. I think that's also a vice, that I'm kind of mean to people. That's funny. I said my virtue is that I'm a really nice person, but my vice is that I'm a really mean person. But it's true. I'm a really nice person, but I'm a really mean person at the same time. Number 5, and I'm going to stop doing the hand thing because I've run out of fingers. What is more important, love, money, power, or fame? Well, power and fame, not important. I'd say love or money. I mean, you have to have money to survive, but, like, without love, like, what do you have? Nothing. And I'm really resisting the urge to break into a song from Hairspray, you know, that song, Without Love. Because as we established in the first question, I think I can sing, but I really can't. Number 6, if you could live in any era or time period, when would it be and why? Well, that's really interesting because, like, most people are like, oh, I want to live in the 20s or the 50s. I really liked, like, the 80s. Like, really, I always wish I was, like, 15 years older. Like, I was born, like, the early 90s. So I really wish I was born, like, the mid-70s, like, right after my parents got married. Because I would have, like, been, like, you know, a kid and, like, a young teen in the 80s, and I would have gotten all of that culture. But I still would have been, like, a young adult and stuff in the 90s, and I feel like, I don't know, like, the 80s was really awesome for, like, music and fashion and stuff, but the 90s was awesome for, like, TV and movies, and I feel like, I don't know, like, I just would have been a really good 80s child and, like, 90s young adult, instead of, like, a 90s child and, like, a 2000s young adult. Number 7, if you had to redo your entire wardrobe with 2 stores, what would they be and why? Well, I'm going to assume that I don't suddenly have all this extra money, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to pick just 2 stores. But consider, like, assuming I still have the same amount of money I have now, like, I don't have a higher budget, I would say Target and Kmart. I know that's really lame. Oh, no, JCPenney. Ooh, Target and JCPenney. I'm a cheap shopper. Like, I like cute clothes, but I don't like spending a lot of money on them. And Target and JCPenney both have nice clothes, and they're not super expensive, but they're not, like, Walmart quality. Number 8, do you recall what you were doing a year ago on this day? Not on this particular day, but I know a year ago I was on spring break from school like I am now. And it was, let's see, today's Monday, so last year the 14th was the Sunday. So, probably having Sunday dinner with my mom and my dad and my uncle and my friend Chrissy. I would say that's probably what we were doing last year on March 14th. It was Pi Day, so happy Pi Day, by the way. So, yeah, that's what I was doing. Number 9. Do you have recurring dreams? If so, explain. I don't anymore, but when I was in high school, I had this recurring stress dream that I would go to school, and halfway through the day, I would realize that I didn't have any shoes on. And it was like the most devastating thing ever. Like, oh my god, I don't have shoes on. And everybody would laugh at me, and I would get in trouble for not having shoes on. I know that, weird, right? I don't get those anymore because I'm not in high school, and I haven't had a new recurring stress dream to replace that. But I particularly got those around like midterms and finals and AP exam time. So stressful. 10. What's your horoscope? Well, my zodiac sign is Scorpio. I don't know what my horoscope for today is, and I don't really feel like looking it up. But if you're really that interested, my zodiac sign is Scorpio, so look up Scorpio for March 14th, 2011, and tell me in the comments what my horoscope is. Number 11. What does your dream bedroom look like? I feel like something very, like, beachy and ocean-like, you know, like, nice tans and, like, beiges and, like, light blues and, like, you know, like, pictures of, like, sunsets all over the place and just, like, I want a big, like, canopy bed, like, 4-post canopy, something very soothing and relaxing like that, and lots of candles. 12. What position do you sleep in? That's getting a little personal. No, actually, I don't sleep in one position. I toss and turn and move around all through the night. Like, I cannot get comfortable. But usually my most comfortable position, there you go, comfortable, that's a word I can't pronounce. My most comfortable position is, like, on my stomach with my head turned to the side, and, like, this arm like this, and then my left leg kind of, like, pulled up towards me, but my right leg's out straight, and my right arm is kind of, like, flailed off to the side. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very attractive pose to sleep in. 13. Who is your all-time favorite vampire? What kind of a question is that? Who's my favorite vampire? I don't have one. If you would ask me, like, 2 years ago, I would have been like, oh my god, Edward Cullen's my favorite vampire. But now I'm like, no one. I don't have a favorite vampire. I'm over the whole vampire thing. I don't know. Dracula. Dracula is my favorite vampire. 14. What are you currently wearing on your feet? I am wearing socks. They are purple and pink with little rubber duckies on them and little bubbles. Actually, the left one is purple with rubber duckies and bubbles. The right one is pink with rubber duckies and bubbles. They don't match. They kind of do, but not really. See? Same pattern, but different colors. I'm wild like that. What can I say? Last one, number 15. Do you have neat handwriting? I don't know.